Hi, it's me, Ellen Whitehurst, Better Living Expert, and for today, your Saturn Shui astrologist. That's right, we're going to talk about Saturn moving or shifting. Saturn's on the go on October 5th. Saturn for the last 2.5 years has been sitting in Libra, teaching all Librans some really, I won't say hard, but I'll say a little difficult life lessons. Sometimes that's how Saturn gets its point across, is through difficulties. And then sometimes, depending where other planets are, when Saturn shifts and moves into another house or into another sign, then Saturn can teach those same lessons with a much bigger, better degree of efficiency and much easier. And that's what this next Saturn shift is going to be. A lot easier than the last one. So on October 5th, okay, that's twice I said it, mark it on your calendars. October 5th, Saturn is shifting. After spending 2.5 years in Libra, it's moving and on the go into Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, you've got some big life lessons coming to you, but we'll cover that in a couple of minutes. Libra, you're off the hook, baby. That was a tough 2.5 years. Now, when Saturn changes signs, Saturn will stay for another 2.5 years in Scorpio. And what it does is exactly what I just said. It will teach each one of us life lessons, lessons that will be life-altering and that we won't forget for a long time. And it teaches them at a soul level. So when Saturn's hanging around, wherever it is, whatever house Saturn shifts into for you, which we're, again, going to go over in a couple of seconds, that's where you're going to start to attract people, places, things, experiences to you to help you embrace and imbibe your soul lesson. Because the idea here is that at the end of this 2.5 years, the lessons that you've learned will allow you to triumph and bring you to victory and success over every obstacle in your life. And we like victory, don't we? We love success. Me loves some success. Oh, yes, we does. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Where is Saturn going for your sign? And I'm going to give you some feng shui advice to make sure that you can really take great advantage of the great stuff, and the challenges, the little bumps in the road won't be so bumpy. Okay? Scorpio. 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 October 5th, Saturn is shifting out of Libra and into your sign. Okay. What does this mean for you? It also means that Saturn's shifting into your first house of self. That's the house that is everything about you. Now, how you handle this energy is going to be entirely up to you. But what the promise is that at the end of this next 2.5 year period, you'll have come through not only with flying colors, but with an increased sense of self-esteem, self-assurance, self-confidence, and self-worth. That's what these energies are about. So the advice is to be impeccable with your word, to be honorable, to walk with integrity, and not to do anything that could besmirch either your character or anyone else's. This is a time for you to really embrace these energies of learning how to be the most self-confident, courageous, self-assured you that you can be. And you're a Scorpio. I mean, of course you are. You're passionate, you're sexy, you're secretive, and now you're going to be self-confident. I mean, come on. Can you get any better than that? Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Because we are talking about this first house of self, I want you to use the mirror that you use the most often. Okay, mirrors are vortexes according to Feng Shui. They're openings or doorways to other universes, other energies, other worlds. Traditionally, if I were consulting with a private client, I would tell them to use their bathroom mirror because it's the first mirror that you usually use at the first part of the day. I want you to take an index card, and on that index card, I want you to write something about you that you love, okay, red ink only, and I want you to affix it to that mirror. And every morning, when you're brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, whatever you're doing, look at yourself in the mirror. Look deep into your own eyes. Remember, this is Saturn in the first house of self, the first house of you. Look at yourself deep in your own eyes and simply say, I love you. You know what? I do too. Happy Saturn shifting, Scorpio.